Good morning, dear students. Rudra, Puja, Susti. So today we are going to revise the poem "The Voice of the Rain," which is written by Walt Whitman. So we shall revise it once here, and then we shall discuss some of the important questions and answers. Is there, sir? That is very slow actually, sir. Very slow actually, you will not be able to enjoy. Very slow, sir. Net. See Prajwal, Mrudula, Bhargavi, Akanksha, Manasvi, Anushka, Priya. So today let us study the poem "The Voice of the Rain" by Walt Whitman. Okay, so here, as I told you in offline lecture also, this poem has been written in the form of personification, right? So the rain has been personified in the poem in the form of a dialogue actually, right? So the rain has been personified in the poem in the form of a dialogue. The poem is the depiction of the life cycle of the rain. Okay, life cycle of the rain here refers to how the rain is originated and how it changes its structure from water vapor to solid mass in the form of clouds, and again in the form of rain. Again it changes its shape and then comes back to the earth, and when the rain again comes back to the earth, its cycle comes to an end as well, right? So the poem is the depiction of the life cycle of the rain. And then the poem describes the rain as a natural phenomenon which affects a sensitive human heart. Okay, so the poem also describes the rain as a natural phenomenon which affects a sensitive human heart. Okay, so now we shall go ahead with the explanation of the poem, right? So here you see, as I told you, the rain has been personified in this poem. Therefore, the writer makes a conversation with the rain here. Okay, the rain has been personified. Therefore, the writer makes or strikes up a conversation with the rain here. "And who art thou?" said I to the soft falling shower. Right? So here the poet is making a conversation, striking up a conversation, asking, "Who are you?" Right? Which, strange to tell, gave me an answer as here translated. Which, that is rain, it was very strange on the part of rain to answer me, which the poet says he is translating in the following lines. He says, "I am the poem of earth," said the voice of the rain. The voice of the rain says, "I am the poem of earth. Eternal I rise, impalpable, out of the land and the bottomless sea." Eternal. Eternal here refers to, it's a forever process, it's a continuous process, it's a process that will go on and on for a long time. Eternal I rise, impalpable. Impalpable means nobody is able to touch or nobody is able to see me. Okay, so eternal, for a quite long time onwards, I have been going up out of this land and the bottomless sea, right? So wherever there is water body, and from river, lakes, and from the sea, the rain water or the water is being evaporated actually, right? So water is evaporated from the water body on earth, right? So that is why the rain says, eternal, I rise impalpable out of the land. Impalpable means I am not able to be seen or touched by anybody, out of the land and the bottomless sea. Okay, in a sort of invisibility, in the form of invisibility, I keep going up and up. Okay, from this land and water body, upward to heaven. Whence? Upward to heaven. So I go up towards the sky. Heaven here refers to towards the sky. Whence? From where my shape is totally changed. My shape is totally changed. Vague formed. Vaguely means indefinitely or indefinitely. My shape is changed. Okay, vaguely formed, altogether changed, and yet the same. Right. Whenever the water vapor reaches the sky, the structure of the water vapor changes completely. It becomes a thick mass of clouds. Right. Therefore, the water vapor is changing the structure. Right. That is why it is written, whence means in the sky. uh, I am vaguely formed. Okay, I am vaguely formed. Okay, vaguely formed because it is converted into a thick mass of clouds. That is why vaguely formed, and there is no particular shape and size in which I change my structure. Right. So that is why the rain says, I am vaguely formed, altogether changed, and yet the same. Right. My structure is altogether changed, but in reality I am the same. That is, I am the rainwater. Okay, I am the same actually. So even though my shape has undergone change, even though my structure has changed after I go high up in the sky, but in reality I remain the same. So here you can see there are some glossary of words given, like for example, as I told you, thou in poetry refers to you. So here you see thou, you. Shower means here rainfall. Translated means in other words. Eternal, everlasting. It goes on and on and on and on and on. That is everlasting, eternal. Impalpable means not able to touch. Impalpable means not able to touch. Right? Not able to touch is called impalpable. Okay. And bottomless means extremely deep. Bottomless sea means here extremely deep sea. The rain says that it has an ascent from the water body on the earth. So bottomless here refers to the extremely deep. And vaguely means indefinite. There is no particular definite size, shape and size in which the rainwater is converted into a thick cloud, mass of cloud. Right. So it is extremely indefinite. Right. So before we move on to next few lines, let us paraphrase what we have learned here. The poet begins by asking the rain, who are you? Right. The poet begins by asking the rain, who are you? To his utter surprise, he got a response which is translated by the poet to the readers. So what kind of a reply does he get? The rain replies that it is the lyrical composition of the earth. Okay, it is like lyrical composition of the earth. Means the poet, the rain means to say that I am very much intricately related to the earth. Okay, and I am something like the lyrical composition of the earth, because I am very much important, and I am indispensable to the needs of the earth. That is why I am the lyrical composition of the earth. It rises up in the sky from the deep sea, unseen by anybody. Okay, it is not seen or felt by anybody. In the sky, its shape is changed when it is converted into the cloud. Okay, and what happens in the sky? Its shape is changed when it is converted into the cloud. Now, I think it's more than 5. Yeah. So now let's move on to the next few lines. Okay. Let's move on to the next few. Ria and others, you can increase your resolution. You can increase the resolution side. Actually, the net is very slow today, that is why there might be some problem. But you try from your end once. What you do is you increase the resolution on the YouTube player, make it 360, and hopefully you shall be able to see. Right, make it 360p, and then I hope you shall be able to see the screen or the content which I am showing here. As the net connectivity is very slow, therefore it will be difficult to some extent, of course. If you have the hard copy of the textbook with you, you can see there and listen to the explanation part that I am doing here. Okay, that will also work. If you have the textbook, you keep the textbook in front of you and listen to the explanation that I am making from here, right? Okay, next you see, I descend to lave the draughts, atomies, dust layer of the globe, and all that in them without me were seeds only latent, unborn. It means the rain after it changes its form in the form of thick mass of cloud, what happens after that? After that, the rain says that I descend. Descend means I come down to lave the droughts. Lave means here wash. To wash the drought prone areas. Droughts refers to your drought prone areas, because the earth desperately wants my arrival. Therefore, I come down to wash the drought prone areas. Atomies means here small tiny particles, dust layers of the globe. So I come down to the earth to wash the drought prone areas, the tiny particles, the dust layers of the globe. So I come down to bring about a change to the look of the entire greenery and scenery of the earth, right? And all that in them without me were seeds only, latent, unborn. All that in them means on earth, okay, or on earth, everything that was there was without me just seeds only, but after my arrival, okay, they sprout, and they give rise to stems and all that. But before, till my arrival, they were just seeds only, latent, they were hidden, they were unborn, they were not visible by the people. But after my arrival, okay, the next stage of germination took place, right? And from seeds, uh, you know, like full flowering took place, okay, they were born. But till my arrival, they were seeds only, they were latent. Latent means they were not visible, they were unborn. And forever, by day and night, I give back life to my own origin. And forever, it's an eternal process. And forever, day and night, what I do is I give back life. I contribute to the sustenance of the flora and fauna which is present on earth. Okay, the entire vegetation world on earth is something which is supported by my presence, and not today, it has been going on for long time now, right? Therefore the rain says, and forever, by day and night, I give back life to my own origin. Here own origin refers to the refer earth, actually, because the rainwater, the origin of rainwater is the earth itself. That is why the rain says that forever by day and night I give back life to my own origin and make pure and beautify it. Right? Not only do I give life to the vegetation, flora, fauna on this earth, but also I make them look beautiful. Right? I refresh them. I make them look beautiful as well. So I have a lot of contribution to this through the place of my origin, that is to the earth. That is why I am the musical composition of the earth. Okay, my contribution is immense, and without my presence everything on earth appears to be seeds only. They are latent and they are unborn. Right? So now let's go ahead with the paraphrase part of these few lines. Okay, so now let's go through the paraphrase of these few lines. The rain further says that it comes down on earth in the form of rain to wash and cleanse the dry earth, its fine particles and dusty layers. The rain says that it comes down on earth in the form of rain to wash and cleanse the dry earth, its fine particles and dusty layers. The rain refreshes the flora. The rain refreshes the flora and fauna, entire vegetation of the earth, and sprouts the hidden dormant seeds. So what does the rain contribute? The rain refreshes the flora and fauna, entire vegetation of the earth, and sprouts the hidden dormant seeds. Okay, those dormant, hidden seeds come out onto the earth. Okay, they are the rain helps them to sprout. Okay, then the rain continues the endless process of giving life to where it originated from. What does the rain do? The rain continues the endless process. The rain continues the endless process of giving life to where it originated from. The earth is washed, purified and beautified with shower dropped from the sky. So what happens? The earth is washed, the earth is purified, the earth is beautified with shower dropped from the sky. Right? So whenever there is rainfall, what happens? The earth undergoes a tremendous change in terms of its entire look. Right? It is washed, it is purified, and it is beautified with raindrops, okay, from the sky. Now lines 15 to 17, okay, we shall go through and then we shall wind up this poem. Right? So it's an awareness poem, dear students. This poem is created in order to create awareness among the people about the importance of rainwater harvesting. Okay, people appear to be paying no attention to the contribution made by the rain on this earth. Okay, that this do not seem to be concerned about, okay, the scarcity of water and the need for the rainwater harvesting. Right? So that is why this poem has been made in order to create awareness or sensitize the people about the necessity of giving due importance to the rainwater and the importance of the water harvesting, so that we can store rainwater for irrigation purpose and for other purpose, so that we do not feel the pinch of the shortage of water on the face of the earth. Right? So that is why this poem has been written. So, and in order to strike up a conversation with the poet, with the rain, the poet has also personified the rain here, because until and unless he personifies rain here, he cannot sensitize people. Okay, he cannot sensitize people Therefore, in order to sensitize people and in order to make them empathized, he has personified the poem, so that when in the form of conversation uh, the rain appeals to the people, its own contribution, and how vital it is, how indispensable it is for earth. Then human beings might feel empathetic towards the need of towards the contribution of the rainwater, and then gradually they will start and sort of store the rainwater in days ahead. So that is why probably the poet has personified the rainwater. So now let's move on to the last 2-3 lines. For song issuing from his birthplace after fulfillment, wandering, racked or unracked, duly with love returns. So issuing means here originating. For song originating from its birthplace after fulfillment. After fulfillment here refers to after accomplishing its mission. Wandering, racked or unracked. Wandering means going from one place to another. Racked or unracked is noticed or unnoticed. Okay, going from one place to another. Going from one place to another. Racked or unracked means noticed or unnoticed. Right? Noticed or unnoticed. Like for example, here the process of the contribution of rainwater has been compared to a musical composition, right? For example, whenever a song is created by the composer, there are many people involved in the composition of a particular song. So whenever a song is composed, it is not kept in mind whether it will get due recognition or not. It is composed for a particular cause. Might be for entertainment, might be for sensitization, creating awareness, might be it is about a social issue, okay, which needs to be presented so that people become more and more sensitized or aware about a particular pressing issue that our society is suffering from, right? But there might be so many purposes, okay, there might be different purpose for which a song is composed. So the poet means to say that like a song is like a song is produced, okay, irrespective of whether it will get recognition from the listeners or not. Likewise, the rainwater, whenever it comes down to the earth, it contributes immensely to the earth. Whenever a rainfall takes place, rainfall is also not concerned whether people will recognize it duly or not recognize it at all, right? But there are certain things the poet says that which people automatically feel and they realize later on, right? So likewise, the poet compares the rain with song here. The song of the rain originates from the earth, wanders to fulfill its desire to refresh people's mind and hearts, irrespective of recognition. It then comes back to the earth at the proper time with love, regardless whether anyone notices its presence. Okay, whether rain comes back to the earth at the proper time with love, irrespective whether anyone notices its presence or not. Whether anyone notices his presence or not doesn't matter. Rain comes down to the earth and contributes. Okay, that is why, like the song, when the song is composed, okay, it is not seen whether the song is recognized by the people who are listening. Okay, for song issuing from his birthplace after fulfillment, wandering, racked or unracked, duly with love returns. Okay, so here rain has been compared to song. Okay, and The poet says that the song of the rain originates from the earth, wanders all across to fulfill its desire to refresh people's mind and hearts irrespective of recognition. Then it comes back to the earth at the proper time with love, regardless whether anyone notices its presence or not. Okay, whether anyone notices its presence or not. Okay, so dear students, can you please write down your let me see how many of you are listening to me. Can you please just write yes sir or something so that I understand you are still connected with me? How many of you are still connected with me? I'd like to check the status. So please do write, text me in the box yes sir so that I'm able to understand you are connected with me. Yes, Srusti, Ria. Sreyash, Rudra, thank you so much, Bede. Mrudula, Harsh, Akanksha, very good. So dear students, please do prepare the NCERT questions from here, like you see here, NCERT solution. There are two voices in the poem. Who do they belong to? Which line indicates this, right? So all these questions you prepare. What does the phrase "strange to tell" mean? There is a parallel between rain and music. Which word indicate this? Explain the similarity. Words like poem, soft falling shower, voice of the rain and song indicate the parallelism drawn between music and rain. Rain describes itself a lyrical composition of the earth having a melody of its own. The soft falling shower has a musical rhythm. The poet concludes the poem by referring the rain as the song of the earth. The song wanders far and wide but returns in due time, carrying it with its love for the earth. So all these questions, okay, all these questions which are there given in the book NCERT solution, these questions you please prepare, right? Here you see, why are the last two lines put within brackets? The last two lines are not the voice of the rain, they are the poet's statement on the music of the rain. The poet compares the rain as the song of the earth. It returns to earth regardless of any recognition in due time to its birthplace after completion of its course, right? Here you can see personification, said the voice of the rain. Antithesis, all together changed and yet the same. Two opposite ideas have been pulled together to describe the continuous cycle of rain. Then metaphor, I am the poem of the earth. Okay, that is the metaphor. So you prepare from the website itself, okay, so that you are able to answer the questions, okay. And I think the rest of the things are not required, only the NCERT solution you study. And if you have any question, you can ask me, please. If you have any question from this lesson, you can ask me, okay. And dear students, one more thing I would like to tell you, like I have already uploaded your syllabus in the Google Classroom. So I hope you have seen the syllabus which I have uploaded in Google Classroom. Yes or no? Please text me your response. I have already uploaded your syllabus in Google Classroom. Hopefully you have seen that syllabus content, okay. So if you have any doubt regarding syllabus, please let me know, WhatsApp me, so that I shall be able to reply you, okay. And I have already uploaded a combined syllabus of 10th to 12th, so please refer to your class and ignore the rest of the pages, okay. Okay, thank you Sreyash, Srushti, thank you so much. So please prepare accordingly, okay, prepare accordingly, and then I hope you shall be able to answer it well. Tomorrow we shall discuss a little bit about how to write note making, because note making is also there in the syllabus, right? So I shall discuss about note making, how to compose a note and all that. That I'll do in my next class. Okay, thank you so much, dear students. Sania, Rudra, Ria, Srusti, Shreyash, Mrudula, Arpita, Sanika, thank you so very much. Let me wind up today here. Okay, till we meet next time, take care and have a nice day. Bye bye.